Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I what is my problem here? There we go. I'm sorry, I was trying to type something in and it was being very, very ornery to me today. Well, you know what I always do first? Let me go over to the YouTube side and make sure everything is streaming here. It is looking good. I will like myself. Let me share this over to the Twix first so that they know that we are live. And we'll add a Twitch on there just in case somebody wants to head over there. Okay, so we have that and we will have that all posted. Very good. We will close that. We will close this. We will go to here and let me check my channel and make sure it is there. And it is there. Excellent, excellent. I did have a poll for today. I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. I think it's right here. Let me make sure this is the one for today. I've been working ahead. So I need to make sure I'm doing the right day. Here is our poll today, and it's going to be oddly specific. Um, okay, I got to make sure I spelled that word wrong. I always spell this word wrong, and so I need to make sure I spell it correctly. Okay, looks like I spelled it right. Hopefully I did. Oh, no, did. Okay, so our selections are Brussels, Brussels, Brussels sprouts. Okay, it's I like this vegetable from the cabbage family the best. Um, Cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, or broccoli. As I told you, a very, very specific poll today. So those are your choices. Have fun with the poll. And now on to our chat. Hello, Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here today. And we have Corey Cochran, the same to you. Good morning, Snortapoopus Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hellos back and forth. We have Agent Atwood saying, "What's up, y'all? Not much, not much." Um, we have Siribot and Stream Elements joining me over on the Twitch side, keeping me company over there. And Snorter Poopus knows what I always know what I do first, but I did that already. Yes, I know what it is too, because that's normally probably my procedure also. And we have Penny. Hello and hugs to you. Penny, I hope your day has started off well. Hey, Mrs. and all, getting on the road and we'll have to voice chat if I respond. So who knows what they will say. And how is my favorite polar bear? Agent asks, Atwood asks Snortapoopus. And let's see. And Corey answers none of them. That's fair. I was yes, I understand. And Stunning, I always have fun with the poll. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And Snorter Poop says green stuff, icky, Misa, a carnivore. And Corey is over on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for that. And Snorter Poopus tells Atwood his nap is in my future. How are you? And some hellos and hellos. And Atwood says, awake. Yes. So we are good for today. It's 6 minutes into the show. And you know, my weekend shows are a little different. I do a puzzle. So we're going to, and broccoli, well, then pick broccoli, Stunning. If broccoli's the only one you'll eat, then broccoli must be your choice. I personally like all of them. I would have a hard time choosing one that I like. So, oh, it is Saturday. Oh, excuse me. I had a big yawn there that I couldn't stop. So we are going to. It is Puzzle Day. Um, let's let's close those tabs real quick to make sure. So, uh, we have last son of K here also. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well today. So we're going to go ahead and start our puzzle because it's puzzle day. And here's our puzzle. Let's see what happens if I take this off. Does it make it bigger? No. So we're going to go ahead and keep that on there. But actually, I think everything is okay. Nothing is hidden. So we'll keep everything the way it is. We have 12 people watching. Wow. We have 9 people over on YouTube. And we have 7 likes, and we have our poll. We have 7 people in the poll, and cabbage is in the lead with broccoli in second and Brussels sprouts in third. I love cabbage and cabbage soup. I love it when they wrap them and like make the cabbage wraps, and you put meat and stuff inside them. I like I just like I do like cabbage. I just like cabbage with a little bit of butter, corned beef and cabbage. Oh, there's so many ways you can have cabbage in and of itself. And Stunning's painting on um, Soda Poopa says I'll eat cabbage in some recipes. And oh, you're asking about the food itself. I thought you were talking about Cabbage Patch Kids for some reason. Yes, you must have just woke up. And Last Son of K is going to skip the Brussels sprouts. Thank you. And you may. And Starter Poops, yes, I'm so sorry. I yawned. It is contagious. Stunning's painting on Puzzle Day because I'm a bad boy. You're painting on Puzzle Day because you got to get it done. And I have no problem with that at all. And Snorter Poopus is puzzled already. And then we have a bunch of hellos. And Last Son of K is sauerkraut. Mmm. Yes. And Sebastian Cabbage was a great actor. Coleslaw. Oh, there's so much stuff you can do with cabbage. I agree. So this is our puzzle today. Um, I'm going to probably not put any more of the chat up on the screen, but I will respond to it. So this is our puzzle today. Snorter Pooper says sauerkraut makes me hero. Oh, I love good sauerkraut. Not everybody likes sauerkraut. Sauerkraut and kimchi are like two very, in this country, acquired tastes. Um, obviously, in other countries, it's almost a norm. You have it with every meal or almost every meal. Yes, it was Sebastian Cabot. So the first word I always do is adieu, adieu, because it does 4 of the 5 well, actually 4 of the 6 vowels because sometimes Y is considered a vowel in some of these words. So I type this one first. The object of this game, for those of you that don't know, is in 39 guesses, we've got to try to figure out what the 32 words are on this board. We only are given one word at a time, so as soon as we solve this one, we'll go to the next one. All the letters that we've used on the previous words are applied to the ones that have not happened. Yes, happened yet. So if you don't understand, we'll just play and see if you get it. And sauerkraut is great on hot dogs. Thank you, Orange Julius from Last Son of K. So, Jew, let's see if it works. Jew, we have an E. That's the only thing we have on this one. So, what word can we put there? I always try to in the next word that I guess, I try to put an O, a Y, or an S, or a combination. Um, like I could put OWE. Nope, that won't work. Bode. Is that considered a word? Let's see if it's considered a word. Okay, so we know O is not used in this word, and still we only have an E. So if you look here, these ones that are the white letters are letters we can still use. The grayed out ones like these have already been chosen. So let's see if we can think of a word that can go with this. It has E as the fourth letter. Hmm. Sometimes I hate it when the first word gets you. We could try spree. Oh, okay. Well, that gives us a couple more letters. So, we know there's not a P. That there's it starts with a S. Um, probably ends in R. It could be sever. Uh, can't be mover because the O is already tried and it's not in this word. So E is the only vowel that's in this word. So let's try sever. And if it's correct, it's going to go away. The number one's going to turn green, and then we'll have our next word. Okay, so it's S blank E-E-R. Because there's orange E, so it's saying there's two E's. So shoes won't work because of the O. Could be sewer, but since we did sever instead, the E does not go there. So it's S blank E-E-R, and sewer is a stinky word, and saner, which you are not. Who couldn't be saner because A was not in the word. It could be sneer or it could be sheer. Hmm. Let's try sneer. It is I don't think sneer was a maybe that's misspelled because it didn't accept that word, so oh, it did, and it wasn't it. So let's try sheer. Okay, so the word was sheer. We have the number 1 is green, and this is our next word. And if you look here, at the keyboard, the A is green, so the A is in the correct spot, and the R and the S are not. So they go in different spots, and you can look down. The S is not in the first spot. The R is not in the third or the fifth. So we're in the next word now. Surely you guessed. We've had sneer, we have steer. Surely you jest. It was sheer. Yes. So let's figure out our next word. Um, let's see. It starts with an A. It has an R in there. So I think the R is going to go in the fourth spot. Well, no, it could go in any spot. I keep forgetting S is not first. These are a little hard today. So a word that starts with A and has an R and an S in it. No idea. I agree. I don't have any idea either. A A S A S Aristocat, aristocrat. A A uh, whoops, Artsy. Artsy. Well, let's try it. And that was correct, last son of K. Whoa! Very good. We're gonna take as we look at this next one that it has a V in the third spot, an A and I that goes somewhere, um, not in the first or third. I'm gonna read a couple birthdays to you. I need to get some light in here. It is dark. I've been sitting in the dark. Our first birthday today is someone that I think everybody probably knows, if not only by name. Michael Jordan. He is 61 years old today. He is a former basketball player and a businessman. He played 15 seasons in the NBA. And here are some of the highlights of his career. A 6-time NBA champion, with the Chicago Bulls, a 5-time NBA MVP, a 14-time All-Star. I'm not going to say NBA anymore. These are all NBA ones. A 14-time All-Star, a 3-time All-Star MVP, a 10-time All-NBA First Team, a 10-time scoring champion, a 9-time All-Defense First Team. He was Rookie of the Year, All-Rookie First Team. His number 23 was retired by the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat, and he was on the 50th and 75th NBA anniversary team. In his college career, he was a champion and ACC Player of the Year, ACC Athlete of the Year, 2-time first team All ACC. Number 23 was retired by the North Carolina Tar Heels, and he was a 2-time USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year. He also won 2 gold medals for the U.S. in the Olympics, and he received the Presidential Medal of Honor. Never heard of him? Yeah, some maybe. He was an integral part in popularizing basketball and the NBA around the world. He became a global cultural icon through film and television, books, endorsements, business ventures, and philanthropy. His profile on the NBA website says that by acclamation, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. And good morning, Real Wade Nation. How are you today? And we're going to do one more person, and then I see someone has guessed a word, and we will try it. It cannot be Divan because there's no D and no N. They've both been used. Ed Sheeran is a singer and songwriter. He gained attention for his hit song The A Team, which went 4-time platinum. His 2014 single Thinking Out Loud earned him 2 Grammy Awards for Song of the Year and Best Album of the Year. He's won 2 American Music Awards, 5 Billboard Music Awards, 5 Brit Awards, 1 Emmy Award, and 4 Grammy Awards, and 5 Ivor Novello Awards, which are for songwriters that is given in Britain. So those are our 2 people today. Let's check out our poll here real quick. We have 10 people watching, and let's go. We have 7 votes still, with cabbage in the lead at 57%, with broccoli, then Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower. We have 7 people watching on Twitch, on YouTube, and we have 3 people watching on Twitch. It's an emote only? Well, let me try to change this. I took emote only off. This is so frustrating. There we go, Corey. Emote is now where you may speak on Twitch. And let's try this word. Whoops, let's get over here. And that was the word. Thank you very much, Penny. Woo! And Snortapoopus says Chuck Norris can duck a basketball using his feet. and Corey over on the Twitch side says too cold. Too cold. So here's our next word. It has all the word letters in it, an S and an E, and an R and a T and an N. And you can see where they are in the word. So we got all the letters. So, yep, I agree with that. It is stern. Michael Jordan to Chuck Norris. I can spin a ball on my finger for over 2 hours. Can you? Chuck Norris laughs. How do you think the earth spins? Oh, so stern is our 4th word. So we've got 4 words already done. And hello, Belzed. How are you doing today? So glad you are here this morning. We're doing our puzzle that we do on Saturdays and Sundays. It's called Duo Trigordal. I will put the link of where, if you want to do these puzzles during the week, that you can. There is the link to the puzzle if you would like to. It was 29 degrees. Corey says it was 29 degrees out when it got to go out this afternoon. Oh, burr. And Wade says it's supposed to get snow again today. Oh, wow. Burr. So this is our letters. We have an E, T, C, and V, which are not in the correct spots, and an I is in the middle. So this puzzle, I know what this one is. Does anyone know what this one is? I'm going to read a birthday while we're at it. It's Paris Hilton's birthday today, everybody. 43 years old. She's was born in New York City and raised there and in Los Angeles. Her great-grandfather was Conrad Hilton, the founder of the Hilton Hotels. She was in Donald Trump's modeling agency, Team Management, at the age of 19. And some of her early modeling work included being photographed for magazines like Vogue, and she walked the on New York Fashion Week. She achieved massive fame for appearing on the reality series The Simple Life, and she's also an actress. Her first major role came in the 2005 film House of Wax. In 2018, she began hosting Viceland's Hollywood Love Story, and she has also been the subject of a number of other reality series, such as Paris Hilton's My New BFF and Paris in Love. So Paris Hill, very good. Yes, I agree also that this is the word. So let's try this one. Evict. Yes, we have done 5 of the 32 words with evict. Our next one, it has an A, there's an R and an H in it. I'm not sure where they go. So let's figure it out. Blank A, blank, blank, blank. And there's an R somewhere in here. And those are the letters that we have. And remember, you can use the same letter twice. Like you can use R twice or H twice or A twice. Um, let's see. This is this is going to be one of those hard ones. Let's see. R R A H. I don't know why I said HAR. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame that it's not an S. It could be harms, but there is no S. So what could that be? HRA. Huh. Hmm. Does anybody have any idea what this word is? This puzzle is no, it has an H with it. Alarm would work, but there is an H with it because see the H is orange. So and A is not in the first spot. A is in the second spot. Sometimes I try to look and see if you um like if you can do CH or something like that for them, but this none of them work because the C there's no C or T. Um, this is gonna be a hard one. H let's try that. I don't know why they're yellow. Nope, but it does have 2 A's in it. HHARA. Very good. Thank you, Penny. Raja. I never would have figured that one. I think this one is going to be fairly easy. SPILL. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. So there's our next one. It has an E and a Y that already have the place because if you look right here, these this tells you that these are in the correct spot. And then we have a P and an N that we also need to do. Yes, spill was that word. We are on the number 7 of this. Let's do let's talk about a celebration. Let's see, what's today? I bet you guys have guessed it. It is National Cabbage Day. And, talking there's a P in it that we have to use. A P and an N. If you look at the orange, those are letters that are in the word but are not in they have not their correct spot has not been guessed. So it is National Cabbage Day today. Let's go over here and check our poll. We have 8 votes with cabbage still in the lead, broccoli second, Brussels sprouts third, and cauliflower fourth. When most people think of cabbage, they only think of a side of coleslaw or the second part of corned beef and cabbage. Or, that boiled cabbage that your grandma used to make where it was just a lot of times overboiled and just not the best. But cabbage has so much more to offer than that. It's very versatile and can be eaten raw, roasted, sautéed, fermented. That's just to name a few ways. It is also healthy for you. It's 15 calories for a cup of cabbage, and it offers the health benefits of fiber, iron, vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, potassium, calcium, manganese, and so much more. And I kinda just looked up cabbage recipes, and, you could do a Napa cabbage web salad, kimchi, fried cabbage with bacon, onion, and garlic, or you could roast it under the, in your oven. So, other, vegetables that are in the cabbage family are Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, bok choy, and kale, just to name a few. So, National Cabbage Day. Thank you all very much for participating in the poll. So, yes. Penny, it's you. Yes. You're in the puzzle, Penny. There we go, Penny. Yes. Penny, Penny, Penny. Oh, I like getting kimchi. I go to an Asian market when I get kimchi because I don't like buying the stuff in the jar that they make there, and oh my gosh, it's really good. Penny is puzzled. Penny's in the puzzle. Yay! We have solved 8 of our words. We've used 14 guesses. Not bad at all. Our next one is has a O, um, an O. I'm sorry. Has a T, an O, a P that we don't know what the letters are, and the R is in the second spot. So, what could this word? And Star Purposes says Kimchi was a great actress. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Let's see if you guys can guess out what. Yeah, no E. There is an R. The R is the second letter. So there is an R, but there's no E. It's also Billy Joe Armstrong's birthday today. He's 52 years old. He was an American musician who is the lead vocalist, guitarist, and primary songwriter of the rock band Green Day, which he co founded with Mark Durnt in 1987. He is also a guitarist and vocalist for the punk rock band Pinhead Gunpowder and provides lead vocals for Green Day's side projects Foxborough Hot Tubs, The Network, The Long Shot, and The Cover Ups. They've released Green Day has released 13 studio albums. They've received 2 American Music Awards, 6 Billboard Awards, 2 Brit Awards, 5 Grammys, and 11 MTV Video Music Awards. Armstrong has been considered by critics as one of the greatest punk rock guitarists of all times. Billy Joe Armstrong, 52 years old today. So we had a proto up there. Let's see about that. Proto. So let's try that one out. Nope, but that's where the O is. So what other word do you think it could be? I've got one. I'm going to go ahead and try. I think it might be troop. Because remember, you can do the double letters. Um, and troop it was. So we've solved 9. We are now in, we cannot get any more wrong. If you look over at this corner, we have exactly enough guesses left to guess the rest of the words. So, um, we gotta think strategically, because what it does is once you run out of guesses, you can't finish the puzzle. So we might not get all this puzzle. I have done that sometimes. Gauze. That is a very good answer. Gauze. How do you spell E? I don't understand the why it's yellow. Nope. Okay, that it could be quake. I'm wondering when it goes yellow, it's not the word. So I'm going to I instead of if it's not quake, I'm going to type in gauze. I know but it was yellow. If you notice when I typed it in, it was yellow. So I'm not sure if that's saying something, giving us a hint. So since it was yellow, I'm going to go ahead and go with quake. Just let's see. I'm doing an experiment here, Atwood. I'm gonna see. So let's see if it's quake. Okay, it was quake. So there's something when the letters turn yellow, it's saying it's not that word. I wonder if I have a hint turned on where it gives us the hint. Okay, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's this inconsistency. I've got inconsistency warnings. Maybe that's what that yellow means. Um, I'm not sure. But from now on, if that word's yellow, I'm gonna assume that it's not the word. Jewel. We have 5 letters. O and H, we don't know what they are. Um, and let's do another birthday. We have Jorson. Uh, actually, let's do a celebration right now. We have another celebration today. It's National Random Acts of Kindness Day. And this is from nationaltoday.com. One can never go wrong with kindness, and there can never be too much of it. The idea behind National Random Act of Kindness Day is to cultivate feelings of kindness and brighten up someone's day. Every small act of kindness is significant. It may seem like it doesn't accomplish much, but just like the domino effect, one act of kindness can lead to more positive outcomes. Don't hold back from uplifting others with compliments and compassion on this day. So, Random Acts of Kindness Day. And do we have other? OTHER. And that is correct. This one, it has 5 letters already guessed with an L. So we know this one is bleep. So that's 13. This one has 4 letters that are already in place with an S. So we know that this one is husky because S is only one space for it to go. So we have husky. And this one, it gives us the entire word. So, wow. So all through those last 14 ones, we've guessed an S, and we guessed all these letters in these spaces, so it gives us the word. So, shale. See how these get easier? You keep up with the PC typers on mobile. Let's go. Our next birthday is Denise Richards. 53 years old. She's an actress and TV personality. She is most recognized for her role in Starship Troopers, Wild Things, and as Bond girl Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough. She appeared in other films such as Drop Dead Gorgeous, Valentine, Undercover Brothers, Scary Movie 3, Love Actually, and Medea's Witness Protection. She's been in the television roles of Blue Mountain State, the mystery thriller series Twisted, which I absolutely loved, and it was such a shame it only was on one season. She was in the soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful, and also in some reality shows. Denise Richards is Complicated and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's written her memoir, The Real Girl Next Door, and it was a New York Times best seller. And Dadman says Dana Meyer was much better in Starship Troopers than her. So let's see. It's fairly obvious, correct, that it is lever. The next one, it has all the letters already. Tutor. Oh, we don't know what this one is. Bye bye, Penny. And yay, you were a puzzle solution today. Whee! You have a wonderful, wonderful day this Saturday. We have uh, we have answered 17 of the daily sequences. Then our next one, now this I think is hilarious. It's Champion Crab Races Day. On your mark, get set, scuttle. And so the race begins. Crab racing for money has been around for some time. In 1934, they actually had the World Hermit Crab Racing Federation uh, being formed. Now there is the National Crab Racing Association. It's the most prominent organization involved with crab racing today. It was organized in 1979 by Jim Morgan. The NCRA is responsible for training crabs to compete in championship races. They get their crabs from the top importer of hermit crabs globally, which is Florida Marine Research. And the best crabs from the training, yes, they have training for these crabs. They go to race the circuit in Canada and the United States. They're hermit crabs that they race, but yes, it is actually a sanctioned event. I think that is hilarious. It just shows that anybody will race or bet on anything. It's also National Public Science Day. It was established by the American Association for the Advancement of Science, or the AAAS. It's to raise awareness about and show appreciation for the vital role that the various disciplines of science play in modern daily lives and almost every person on the planet. It's also time for scientists to be honored for their hard work in their various fields. Yes, an interesting thing to put on your resume, a crab trainer. So let's go up here and see. We have Taggy, Tafty. I'm thinking it's Taffy with just F's. Yes, they like the movie Rat Race. They were betting on everything possible. So I'm wondering, okay, so I'm going to take responsibility if this word is not correct, and that we will have lost the game eventually. So is it taffy? Yes, it was taffy. Um, And so we have this one, blank A, blank I, blank with an M and a C involved in it. And this is puzzle number 19. And let's see if we can get some guesses um, from you guys what this could be. Um, our next birthday is Jim Brown. He died at 87 years old. He is an American football player. We have a couple of very talented football people, I mean, sports people today. We have Michael Jordan and Jim Brown. He was an American football fullback, a civil rights activist, and an actor. He played for the Cleveland Browns um, of the NFL from 57 to 65. He was an NFL champion, a two-time MVP, Rookie of the Year, eight-time first-team All-Pro, nine-time Pro Bowl. He was an NFL score leader, an eight-time rushing yards leader, a five-time rushing touchdown leader. He was in the 50th, 75th, and 100th NFL anniversary all-time team, and his number 32 was retired from the Cleveland Browns. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the College Football Hall of Fame. He was considered one of the greatest running backs of all time, as well as one of the greatest players in the NFL. His entire career was with the Cleveland Browns. And when he was acting, some of his credits are in The Dirty Dozen, The Split Riot, Ice Station Zebra, 100 Rifles, which was groundbreaking in that it had the first interracial love scenes with Raquel Welch. He was also in El Condor and The Running Man. He was one of the few athletes to speak out on racial issues in the 1950s as the civil rights movement was growing. He was one of the most prominent African American athletes to engage in civil rights activism, and he called on other African American athletes to become involved in similar initiatives off of the field. So, Jim Brown, 87 years old today. We also have, I'm going to do one more and then we're going to put that word in. Jason Ritter, 44 years old. He's an American actor. He is the son of John Ritter. He had roles in Joan of Arcadia. He played the voice of Dipper in Gravity Falls. He was also did Another Period, Raising Dion Parenthood, and Kevin Probably Saves the World. He's done some film credits, which include Swim Fan, Freddy vs. Jason, Happy Endings, The Education of Charlie Banks, The Meddler, The Tale, and Frozen 2. Yes, Fireball. Fireball, have a light. Yes, Jim Brown played Fireball. And let's try the word that Atwood has guessed. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have Grandma listen if she would like to. So let's check out and see if magic is this word. That is correct. Oh, this one is going to be hard because there's only an I and an F and a Y. What do you think it could be? I think I know what it might be. We only have a Z and an X as the letters that have not been used. So the rest of these should be fairly easy to do. We have another celebration, which is Who Shall I Be Today? And this is from nationaltoday.com. It is a day to take a break and contemplate what you want to become. In a world where there are infinite possibilities to become whatever you want, it can be confusing and chaotic to choose. This day is created to help people make the best decisions on who they shall be. Take a deep breath, think about all the possible outcomes, analyze your strengths and weaknesses, calculate your interests and dislikes, and finally recognize what you want to be. So, who shall I be day? And let's guess this. You want to be a dinosaur. Well, go for it. Be a dinosaur. So, waiting for paint to dry. You have a stream today, right? Stunning? Go ahead and put your link out for your show. We have 9 votes with cabbage in the lead, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and then cauliflower. We have 12 people watching. So if you haven't voted, go over there and vote on our poll. If you don't like any of them, choose the one that you hate the least. Oh, some of these polls are kind of hard. That's why I don't put favorite because sometimes I don't put the favorite on there. We have 4 people watching on the, Twitch side. Uh, I am so glad you all are there. So we are gonna try this word. I am going to try fizzy because I think that is what it is. Let's go over here so that I can type it. And fizzy is the word. A lot of these are going to go ahead and have the words already. So we have borer and, we have this one. So if you good morning, Subi. How are you today? So glad to see you. Today is our puzzle day. We have solved 21 of the words out of 32. Um, so that is where we're at. And everybody, Stunning has put his link in the chat. Um, so here it is right here. That's his show today. He's going to be working on his diorama, which they are just so fun to watch. And the ones that he's done are really, really, really cool. Our next person is Orville Hoppy Jones. He was a member of the Ink Spots and he died at 39 years old. He was a bass singer. He sang bass. Hello, Ashy Slashy. How are you today? And he played the stand up bass. He gained international fame in the 30s and 40s as a member of the Ink Spots. They had a unique musical style that it predated rhythm and blues and rock and roll, um, and it was kind of a subgenre of doo-wop. They were in 1936, they were the first African Americans to appear on television, and in 1948, they were the first Black performers to appear on the Ed Sullivan Show. The ink spots were widely accepted in both the white and Black communities, largely due to the ballad style introduced to the group by lead singer Bill Kinney. In 1989, the ink spots, uh, which a lot of people have claimed to be ink spots or the second generation of the ink spots, but a lot of them were not. They just could said it, and just because you say it doesn't mean it is. But the ink spots that were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame were Bill Kinney, Charlie Fuqua, Deke Watson, Jerry Daniels, and Orville Jones. And the song If I Didn't Care was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. In 1999, they were inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame, and their music has been featured in many movies and television shows, including Radio Days, Raging Bull, Joe versus the Volcano, The Walking Dead, The Blacklist, Better Call Saul, and Heroes. You're tired but hanging in there. Tired but hanging in there. And Atwood says, "The ink spots, I love the ink spots. I don't want to set the world on fire," was one of their songs. Yes, and in the Fallout games. Yes, they also are in video games. So yes, very, very pervasive in our culture today, in the pulp culture. So the ink spots. And Orville Hoppy Jones, who was a member, who passed away at 39 years old. And let's do this word here. I'm going to delete this because I accidentally typed something there. Let's go ahead and do what Atwood suggested way up there. And we will say swept. And that is our word. They were rediscovered mostly in Fallout, actually. They have a ton of songs in Fallout. Um, yes. And 39 is just too young. Yep, it wasn't Skeet because there's no K and A. Oh, I don't know what the second letter was. We've already moved on from that word. So our next one has an A, a G, and an M. And the only other letter that we could use is X, but we don't have to use X because remember that you can use double letters. I think I know what this one is. I'm going to give you guys a chance to guess. Uh, Thank you for being able to watch a little bit, Ashley. I'm so glad, and I hope your day goes by quickly at work. It could be magma. Okay. Oh, we're in a quandary here because guess what other word I was thinking it could be? There's another word that it might be. See if you guys can guess it. Um, Jeremy Allen White is 33 years today. He is an American actor. He played in the comedy drama series Shameless and The Bear, where he won a Primetime Emmy Award and 2 Golden Globe Awards. He was also in the thriller series Homecoming and in films such as After School, um, Bad Turn Wars, After Everything, The Rental, Fremont, and The Iron Claw. He became a global ambassador for Calvin Klein underwear. So, yes, Jeremy Allen White. Yes, we have 2 choices. We have 2 choices. And, the choice of this word is going to decide whether we can complete the puzzle, or if we will be one guess short of completing the puzzle. So let's try the first one, magma. Now, magma's yellow. Remember what I said earlier? When it's yellow, I I think that's telling us no. Um, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to see. Now, gamma is white. So I'm going to test this theory one more time. I'm taking responsibility for this. So if gamma is not correct, then it's my fault. But since it's white, see when I typed it in, it's white, and the other one was yellow. And I have I don't know why it turns yellow. So I think that it's telling us that that's not the word, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's see, try this, and let's see if this works because I think magma was a great word, but it was yellow. So let's see. It was gamma. Okay, so that gave us a hint. So if the word is yellow, then that's not the solution. Very interesting. So let's try beach because that's all the letters. Mower. Okay, there's this one, which you guys can guess while I do a couple more birthdays. We have Larry the Cable Guy, 61 years old. Oh, all the songs at the ink spots. I don't want to set the world on fire. Maybe Java Jive, my prayer, I'll never smile again. It's all over but the crying. It's a sin to tell a lie. Address unknown. Do I worry? Etc. No, you do not need to go on. And let's do the next birthday. Larry the Cable Guy, 61 years old today. He's a stand up comedian and actor. Um, he released 7 comedy albums, 3 of which have been certified gold. He starred in 3 blue-collar comedy tours, related films alongside his Larry the Cable Guy films, which included Health Inspector Delta Farce and Witless Protection. He provided the voice for Mater in the Disney Cars franchise, and his catchphrase, "Get her done," is also the title of his book. We have Jerry O'Connell, 50 years old, American actor and television host. He had roles in the show Sliders, which I thought was brilliant, Crossing Jordan, and The Defender. He had a voice role in Star Trek Lower Decks. Um, he also did voice in Superman, Shazam, The Return of Black Adam, DC Properties, Clint 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 Clark Kent and Superman from 2015 to 2020. And his film roles include Stand By Me, um, Joe's Apartment, Scream 2, Tomcats, Kangaroo Jack, and Piranha 3D. 50 years old today. And let's see if this word is fudge. Let's go. And it is fudge. This one we already know. Let's go ahead and type that in. This one we already know. And this one, let's see if we can guess. Hello, Chicken Lady. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Hit the like button and do our poll before you leave. Um, yes, I hope you have a wonderful day today. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is puzzle day. We have four puzzles left. So let's read a couple more birthdays. We have Cameron Seeley today, 17 years old, a young actress who portrayed Helen Barnum in The Greatest Showman, and she was the voice of Cindy Lou in the 2018 animated The Grinch. She also starred in the TV Land series The Jim Gaffigan Show as Mary. Thank you so much, Chicken Lady. And we have Renee Rousseau, 70 years old. She began her career as a fashion model. She had her film debut in Major League. She also was in Lethal Weapon 3, In the Line of Fire, Get Shorty, Ransom, and Lethal Weapon 4, The Thomas Crown Affair. After a 5-year break, she returned to the screen as the mother of Thor in the films Thor, Thor the Dark World, and Avengers End Time. Okay, so let's see. Dutch, kind of obvious there. I know. Last son of K. Yes, she was born in 1954. That just, no, it just doesn't, no. It makes me realize how old I am. Our next word is GRAS. We don't know what the last letter is. Let's see if you guys can figure that out while I do some other birthdays. We have Michael Bay, 59 years old. He's a film director and producer, best known for making big budget movies with extensive use of special effects, including a lot of explosions. He's produced and directed such films as Bad Boys 1 and 2, Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, and the Transformers film series. He co founded the commercial production house, The Institute, and co owns Platinum Dunes, a production house which remade horror films such as The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Amityville Horror, The Hitcher, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. We have Jen Taylor, 51 years old, an American actress. She is known for her roles as the voice of Cortana in Halo games and the intelligent personal assistant. She also did the voice of Princess Peach, Toad, and other characters in the Mario franchise. And she has narrated nearly 30 audiobooks. Jen Taylor, 51 years old. And yes, it is touch grass. Grass, grass. Our next one is lined. And then our last word, um, I will let you guys guess. And Emily Gangadine. Hi, y'all. I really can't stay long. Something serious is going on regarding my little beat. Oh, okay. We will keep you in our thoughts and prayers. About that and hoping that everything will be okay. So you rest, you do what you need to do. Um, yes. And Emily, back to you. We pray that everything continues to go well and that you have a good morning also. We're going to do our last two birthdays today. We have Gary Chalk, 72 years old. A British born Canadian actor, he provided the voices for Optimus Primal of Beast Wars Transformers and Beast Machines, as well as Optimus Prime in the anime English dubs of Transformers Armada, Transformers Energon, and Transformers Cybertron. He has lent his voice to over 30 animated television series and has been in films such as The Fly 2, Godzilla, and Freddy vs. Jason. He played the recurring role of Colonel Chekhov in Stargate SG-1, and he is also known for his recurring role as Inspector Andrew Polachek in Cold Squad. 72 years old today. And our last is our wrestler for today, Ricardo Rodriguez, 38 years old, and the Mexican American professional wrestler and commentator. He is best known for his time in the WWE under the ring name Ricardo Rodriguez. He returned to the independent circuit in 2014 as Chimera or Chimera. He also worked as an announcer for the Combat Americas and as a manager for Alberto Del Rio wrestling promotion Nacion Lucha Libre before its closure in January 2020. He was also the Spanish language commentator for AEW. 38 years old today, and that is all our birthdays. And yes, our last one today is clock. Alberto Del Rio. Yep. And our last word is clock. And we solved it. It took us 55 minutes to solve this puzzle. Not too bad considering we were doing um, uh, birthdays and celebrations along the way. We do have uh, one more thing I do want to share. Let me find it here. I need to get this here now. And we're going to look up this word um, because I want to show this. It is an animals day today. Good morning, Lisa. Hello. Um, I want to look up this animal. So that was fun. I enjoyed doing this. I hope you guys like doing those puzzles on the weekends also. Um, so I am going to show this animal here. And let's make it bigger. And let's hide that. And I'm going to show this picture because this is what we're celebrating today is World Pangolin Day. And what is a pangolin, you might ask? This is a pangolin. It's a day to raise awareness about these unique mammals and their plight. Due to poaching and illegal hunting, 8 species are on the vulnerable to critically endangered list. Very little is known about these creatures because they are predominantly nocturnal and very elusive. But some facts that we do know, they're the only mammal to be covered in hard scales, which are comprised of keratin to protect themselves. They curl up in a ball like hedgehogs. Their name comes from the Malay word pinguling, which means something that rolls up. It does look like a dinosaur, doesn't it? Stunning. It's the most smuggled mammal in the world because people want their meat and scales. The pangolin the pangolin's tongue can be longer than its body when fully extended. It can be 40 centimeters long. So that is the day. It is World Pangolin Day. And I wanted to save that one for last because I wanted to be able to show a picture of it because what a very unique um, creature. Stop it, Snorterpoopers. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. Too many people wonder what they taste like. And it and Lisa, I don't know if I said hello, but hello. Um, where are you? There we are. Hello, hello. I think I said hello, but I don't remember. But yes, those are our birthdays and celebrations today, along with our puzzle. I hope you guys had fun with that. We do have one more thing that we need to do, and we're just going to kind of do them at the end this time. Yes, Snort, you're a bad bear. Do not eat the pang. I got to say the word correctly because I want to say it wrong. The pangolin. What an interesting word, pangolin. But yes, So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to give me a second to get our memes for today. And today is Saturday. So did I did I miss a day? Well, I don't quite know why I have these memes. I did them for the wrong day, but we're going to do these memes anyway. Um, Today is Saturday the 17th. I do not know. Let me check something real quick here. Um, da 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 dee da da dee da. Um, yeah, I have to. There's so much stuff I have to mess around to try to do things so I don't accidentally show something I'm not supposed to. So I'm going to check something really quick because I wonder if I messed up the memes today. Cause wait, let me check. Maybe I opened up the wrong thing. I have them somewhere. I'm going to get the right memes. So I don't know what I did wrong with the memes, but we're just going to do the ones that I have for today, and then we'll figure it out later. If I we'll see. Sometimes that happens. I just um, mess up, for want of a better word. I just boo-booed. So I just want to kind of try to make sure I at least get the correct memes for today. So let me check real quick while let's see today. Okay. So let me check another one because I was working ahead and I am afraid that today is the 17th, correct? So that's okay. I did leave a day out. So I'm just going to tell you this day. It is National Cafe a lot, Latte Day. I don't know why I didn't put it on my list. It was one of those days, I guess. I'm going to write it here so I remember to put it on. And I am going to read this directly from nationaltoday.com because I don't have I don't have time to edit one out. Um, National Coffee Latte is a annual fun celebration that takes place on February 17th. It's a perfect holiday for coffee lovers around the world. Uh, French delight coffee a late transcribes coffee with milk. It's a sweet, delicious beverage made from freshly brewed coffee as a base, then crowned with steamy, hot, delicious milk. Lots of it. Although of similar variants with the Italian cafe latte, coffee espresso and steamed milk, Spanish cafe con leche, which is espresso with scalded milk, or the Portuguese cafe com leite, which is coffee with hot milk. There's many varieties. They slightly differ in terms and the ratios of the coffee and milk. But today is National Coffee au Lait Day, so explain. So enjoy a coffee today. Without any guilt. So now that we've got that done, I can show the memes and the memes will make sense. Thank you guys for indulging and allowing me to check that out and um, confirm what memes I'm going to show today. So now this makes so much more sense. So let's move this over here. Let's make that big and let's do this. So we're going to do our coffee memes right now. Um, uh, yes, a pangolin sounds like the name of an instrument, Atwood says, and Soderpupus says it's a cross between a penguin and a violin. And yes, National Cafe au lait Day. Um, and Snorter Pooper says PSA in 10 days, it will be National Polar Bear Day. That gives you 10 days to figure out what you're going to buy me. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So here are the start of our memes today. And the first one is coffee. You can sleep when you're dead. Uh, who needs sleep? We have coffee. When you thought coffee would help, but you're still annoyed at everyone. Yes. I have these little coffee candies, and they're coffee flavored, and they have caffeine in them, and they're yummy good. And Stunning says, "Don't blame Snort for the pangolin's disappearance. Those things keep trying to pick a fight with Chuck Norris." Yeah, the cross between a penguin and a violin, that would be a disgusting noise. It would be a very interesting noise. I was trying to figure out what it would sound like, when he said it. Yes, now you're wide awake and still annoyed. Exactly. Yes, I agree 100% on that. Um, so, um, yes. We have Mr. Angel. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You missed our puzzle today. It was really fun to do. And now we're doing our memes and having a good time about coffee. Too much coffee? Pff, never. Never too much coffee. I could never have too much coffee. Coffee? Oh, can I have another cup of coffee? Coffee. Oh, yes. Never too much coffee. Coffee does not actually wake me up. Our kids, we would give them caffeine late at night. Um, when we were, like, at the theme parks, we'd get a soda or something. I mean, not on purpose, but they'd go right to the hotel and fall asleep. So, caffeine's never really affected, us too much. We have 13 people watching, guys. Thank you very much for that. We have, 9 people on the YouTube side and we have 11 likes. Thank you so much for that. On our poll, we have 14 votes with cabbage in the lead, Brussels sprouts and broccoli in a close second, and cauliflower has gotten a vote in third. Yay, I like it when they all get votes. And we have 4 people on the YouTube, on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for that. And Agent Atwood said, Snorter Poop is, I had too much coffee. Now I'm hearing colors. And Stunning says, emotional damage. Har, har, har. And my oh, like for the coffee is Dr. Pepper. Yes. No speaking till this is empty. I laugh at this because this is a family member that until they have had their coffee, you do not talk to them. You do not talk to them, period. So, yes, there are people no talking to till they've had their coffee. Yes, coffee and hot chocolate are great. Mmm. Like people from Boston say coffee, coffee. I'm not from Boston. I don't know how to say that. Mocha, mocha. Mm, 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 mm. When the first cup of coffee touches your soul, I do say a good cup of coffee is just Thank you. This is wonderful. And Sunny says, "My coffee is water right now." I'm having water too. My throat has been really dry lately, and I've been trying to not talk as much when I am off a stream. I think I'm straining my voice a little much, so I've been drinking a lot of water to stay hydrated, with the hopes that it would help. And Lisa's like, "Oh heck yeah, absolutely." A day without coffee is like, just kidding. I have no idea. Yeah, give me that cup of coffee. I like coffee in like the afternoon. I know that seems weird. I like it more in the afternoon. We have 16 people watching now, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so your Pal World is a new game, and Bowsette says it's fun. It seems that the rubber banding has been fixed too. Have no idea what that means, but it has been fixed. I have not played. This coffee touches my soul and turns it black and bitter. Ah, it just needs more milk. I like my coffee straight coffee. I don't like anything else in it at all. When you have to make coffee before you've had the coffee, that's why you set it up the night before and set the timer. But then you've had a power bump and now the coffee is not made. Oh, no, no. If coffee can't fix it, it's a serious problem. Ah, absolutely. Here, drink this. I've seen you without it. Please drink please drink your coffee and then we will talk. You were gonna tell a coffee anti-joke, but it's naughty? Oh, well, use your depending on how you kinda know the parameters, Atwood, so if it's, uh if it's within the parameters because we are a PG-13 with dipping our toes in the 18 plus. So if it's, depending on how you know the parameters. So you can use your judgment. Or you can send it to me and I will look at it and then I will tell you whether you can do it or not. And thank you, Dadman, for lurking while Grandman Walking is resting. What do you mean there's no coffee? Chop, chop, chop. I want my coffee. See, I would have put this meme and I would have gone, it's coffee. Sorry about that. Had to check that real quick. And let's see what else we have. Ah, coffee. Nature's little kiss of goodness. Does coffee cake count? Yes. Yes, coffee cakes count. Anything with the word coffee. Um, and Snortopoopas waves a hand to Grandma Man Walking. Let me check something here real quick and let's see. Da da da. So coffee. Oh, God. No. I'm sorry. Oh, that no, Atwood, we can't do that one. It's funny, but we can't do that one. No, no, no. Snortopoopas has never been a coffee drinker. Uh, but do you drink anything caffeinated? Do you drink hot tea or anything like that? Or do you just don't try to stay away from caffeine? Coffee spelled backwards is e-fuck. Just know I don't give e-fuck until I've had mine. And that is the last of our memes for today. It's near the end of our show. We have been on this naughty, naughty. I'm offended. I want to see it. No, I am not posting it. It is go. It. Oops, I'm sorry. It is a stream that maybe we'll show on a late night squirrel stream when it's after midnight. When it's after dark. When it's dark. You get your caffeine from soft drinks and tea. Whoops, I gotta sneeze, everybody. 1 second. Oh, excuse me. I like I drink soft drinks. I drink too many of them, so I'm trying to cut back because I think I'm dehydrated and it's causing some of this stuff with my throat. So I've been really working on drinking water. Ugh, it's not my favorite, but um, oh, yes, Snorter Poop has saw the tweet. So anyway, oh wait, I do have one more. I do have one more. Sorry. And this I so agree with. Decaf is like a hairless cat. It exists, but that doesn't make it right. Why drink decaffeinated coffee? I guess if you it's because you like the taste. Yes, I need to do that. I have just been talking way too much. And, even when I'm off stream, and I'm trying to when I'm off stream, I told my husband and he was very happy about this. I did it I says, "I'm gonna talk in a very quiet voice, so I don't strain my voice when I do talk, but I'm gonna try not to talk a lot," which he's like, "Yay." No, no, he didn't. He goes, "Okay, I understand." But I am normally a loud talker all the time, and so I'm gonna try to not talk as loud, to, not strain my voice as much when I'm not, um, when I'm not talking, when I'm not on stream. But yes, I will get some honey and a tea, uh, and, drink that. I know that works really, really well. So that's all of our memes today, I promise. It is now time, since it's an hour and a half into the show, 11:30 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. I am going to first off, I'm going to check the poll and see how it is going. We have 15 votes. We have 9 people watching over on YouTube. We have 4 people over on the Twitch side. And I'm going to put um, a phrase in Twitch, which, if you're over on this side and can do it, we are going to raid. Hopefully, someone will still be um, streaming that we can raid over on the Twitch side. Um, so if you're over on the Twitch side, if you can get over on the Twitch side, um, there is a phrase I want you to copy. Yes, so there is someone over there that we will be able to raid. Um, so if you're on the YouTube side and uh, can go over to the Twitch side, that would be um, wonderful to go out. I'm hoping it looks like Masters is still streaming over there, and I'm hoping he is by the time we're done so that we can go over there and raid him and say hello to him. Let me check this DM real fast. Let's see. Okay, I can't show the memes. I can't get them cut and saved quick enough over to show, but I can read this one to you. Um, Someone is drinking their coffee. It says, "Coffee, you're my only friend," and the coffee is speaking to him, and it says, "Let's go commit a murder." And the guy goes, too dark. Pours in a little bit of milk. And the coffee says, "Let's contemplate murder." Perfect. And he drinks the cup of coffee. Yes. Yes. I love that. Coffee. Stunning's got pizza. Yes, the breakfast of champions. So I am now going to I'm going to go ahead and close the stream because I will forget because I want to I get excited when I can potentially do a raid over on the Twitch side. So I'm going to close the poll with 16 votes. Cabbage. Well, let me give you 5 seconds if you haven't voted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to end the poll and we end it now. And the winner is cabbage with 37%. Brussels sprouts and broccoli are tied in second, and cauliflower is in third. Thank you, all 16 people who voted. That was fun and was greatly appreciated. So here are our um, shameless promotion. And Sort of Poopus, thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. And you have a good nap. I have impromptu streams called Blocking Out the Boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can find out the times I do these on Twix at MDadmanWalking. Try to post at least 30 minutes before I start the stream. And my Mr. Angel only rates merchant ships, women, and Discord servers. Sorry, that's okay. I just know that there's some people here that have both Twitch and YouTube accounts, and I really would like to support Masters today um, on his stream. So if you can, that would be appreciated. Also, my morning musings with Mrs. Deadman Walking Weekend Edition are Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Do a little different. We have a puzzle, um, and I think it's fun, and I think I'm going to keep doing it. So I hope to see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. when we do the next puzzle, um, the puzzle for tomorrow. Also, I have a P.O. box. Um, I just got it for Valentine's Day. So if you would like to send an email to me, Dadman, or Angelo, you are more than welcome to use this P.O. box. It's P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. I have it in my YouTube and Twitch about pages, so you can also get the address there if you don't get it here. And last but okay, I am so glad that you love the puzzles. I do too. Um, I'm gonna think maybe sometime during the week, I might do the puzzle just as on its own, um, at various times, just as an impromptu, thing. And, Stunning says, "Puzzling musings." Yes, yes, and Atwood has the Mortal Kombat, and Lassa K says, "Bye, Lisa." And Flames and Mortal Kombat and Flames. So, yes, this is an address if you'd like to send us an email. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can through Kofi at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You can do a one time donation or have a recurring monthly donation. Um, Anything would be appreciated. Also, I have a wish list, throne.com, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Check it out. Go find some of the cool stuff that I like. And If you wanna buy me something, buy me something. If you don't, just enjoy looking at it. Let's see. My next thing is yes, and I'd like to thank Daisy and Liam for these wonderful gifts. We are just having the dickens of time trying to get all of us together to do one of these builds, but when we do, I will let you know. Also, I'd like to thank Atwood, Squeaka, and Daisy Blossom for the gifts that they gave us. The Destiny 2 Ghost gingerbread advent calendar, the Starry Night, and the peeing bears. As Stunning would say, buy me another peeing bear. We've got Tinkles and Wizzy, but we need Oopsie. So let's get Oopsie and complete the set. I have live streams and VODs on YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55 and on Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman Walking. Also, my streaming schedule you can find on Twix at MDadman Walking. As I've said before, um, you can go to my about pages on my YouTube and Twitch, and I have all these information, all these hyperlinks that you can use there. So that is the end of our show. I am going to start a raid over. Actually, let's see, how do we do this? I'm going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to start a raid over on Twitch. So if you're on the Twitch side, you guys copy um, the little message that I did, and let's go over and let's raid um, Masters. His name is Rolo's Vintage Adventure over on Twitch. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all. I will see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love, and remember that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Goodbye, everybody. So, you guys on the Twitch side, let's get this raid going for Masters. Oh no, why won't it let me do it? Let's try it again. Oh, because I got to pick one of them. Silly me. So, we're going to start the raid. Um, it's going to be in 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start this raid and go over there and show some love to Masters.